What up, y'all? So I just got done watching the Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook fight. I told y'all I was gonna be studying Terence Crawford fights, basically binge watching everything he been doing since he been at the 147 division. I'm literally watching every fight, and I don't care if I just watch them all this week or whatever. I'm gonna watch them all again. I'm gonna keep watching these fights on Errol Spence side and Terence Crawford side all the way to the fight lead up. So as y'all come into the video, y'all smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. And by the way, I'll say this: if you're a Terence Crawford fan, you can say pretty much, man, speak your mind, bro. Don't be in here. I see a few bitch ass niggas in the comments. Hey, here they go. You must be washing Errol Spence drawers. Or they be like, I'ma smash the dislike button like a straight hoe. Bro, if you can't tell, I know it's a lot of new people, but if you can't tell, bro, you know I don't give a fuck. you can smell it. Stop playing, man. But anyway, I just watched Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook, man, and I came to the conclusion that Errol Spence gonna be able to beat Terence Crawford to the punch with straight punches all night. You know, it's funny to me that after the Errol Spence and Ugas fight over the weekend, a lot of people was talking like, oh man, Errol Spence is wild or throwing wild punches. To be honest, I seen Errol Spence more accurate than that plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of fights before this Ugas fight. This might have been one of the sloppiest fights. Maybe because of the layoff. You know, I put that on the layoff. But I seen him a lot more accurate than that. You know what I'm saying? But in that fight versus Kell Brook and also the Mean Machine fight, you know what I'm saying, you can see those guys was throwing straight punches, whether it was the jab or the straight right hand, and they was catching Crawford like constantly. You know what I'm saying? Even with Crawford having the longer arms, he had a reach advantage over Kell Brook and Mean Machine, but they was beating him to the punch with straight punches. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He was getting beat with straight punches to the punch, and he has the longer reach. So it only makes sense logically in my head, right? If Errol Spence got the most power and he got the better fundamentals and better straight punches, he gonna beat Bud to the punch all night. See, the only difference between, with Kell Brook swelling Terence Crawford eye and Mean Machine dropping Bud, the only difference is Errol Spence hits much harder than those guys. So to me, it's gonna be a lot more damage being added to, his beating. You gotta remember, this shit is a 12-round fight. This shit, it ain't going 12 rounds, but it's a 12-round fight. So I can't see Bud, not getting dropped or not getting stopped. I'm going for the knockout. I'm telling y'all right now, my money going to Vegas, because y'all already know I don't trust a lot of these Terence Crawford fans because they talk this shit, but I don't think they believe that shit. Another thing I noticed is, right, if you listen to some of the guys who did interviews, and they be like, man, I expect Terence Crawford to win, but Errol Spence put on a phenomenal performance by picking Bud. If you listen to them closely, you can tell that it's all based on relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's all based on relationships. You can tell if you look at their body language, their eyes and everything else, they know. Terence Crawford ain't coming out that motherfucker losing without losing something. Like I said, Terence Crawford losing that belt, that WBO belt he got, is the least of his worries, because he got a whole bunch of other shit to worry about losing, and I ain't gonna get started on that with this video. We're gonna stick to the topic. But like I said, man, them straight punches is Terence Crawford kryptonite, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the equation to the way he throw his punches. He like to hit you with a bunch of punches that you don't see. He throw his punches around. You know what I'm saying? He throw his punches around like his hooks. He swing them around. He was doing it in Kell Brooks. That's how he caught Kell Brooks. But Kell Brooks, he's so much of damaged goods that the moment he got hit in one of his eyes, he fell to the ropes. You know, he had no punch resistance. You can just tell, bro. But he was beating Terence Crawford to the punch all them 4 rounds. He just couldn't take no punches no more. You know what I'm saying? With this Terence Crawford Errol Spence fight, man, this is the biggest fight in boxing, man. I'm hearing these pay-per-view numbers that Errol put on versus Ugas, and I gotta say, man, that shit is crazy, bro. For him to put on some numbers like that, 500 plus 40,000 plus in the seats. Man, that's wild shit, man. You already know this shit doing probably $1 million just because of the matchup, not because Bud does hell of a numbers and nothing like that. I believe because of what Errol Spence do and a little bit of what Bud do, and then you just mesh them together in the type of fight it is and everything that's on the line. Errol Spence doing more interviews. Terence Crawford been doing more interviews lately, so it's gonna be turned for sure. It's gonna be turned up. You know what I'm saying? Both of these guys gonna get what they supposed to get for this fight, man. I believe everybody gonna get what they deserve. What else? But yeah, man. Terence Crawford gonna have to straighten up some of them punches if he don't want to be getting tagged all night. And you know, and I don't believe he have enough time to fix a lot of those problems, even though he probably already training or whatever. I don't feel like he got a time to fix those problems, because that seems like a habit he has. That don't seem like just something, a mistake he had in one fight. That's the difference between his performances that I've been watching Errol Spence versus Ugas. I seen Errol Spence more accurate in other fights. With Terence Crawford, this is a repeating type of thing that I've been seeing with him throwing these looping ass punches. You know what I'm saying? And getting beat to the punch by these guys. Jose Benavidez too was getting them on the jab. He was getting them, bro, to the body, everything. You know what I'm saying? So the reach advantage that I gotta take that word out. The reach that Terence Crawford has is actually not even an advantage, because it's not like he gonna be, you know, jabbing and shit. I said this before. Terence Crawford used his jab to paw with it, to set traps with it. He don't use it to actually, like, you know, push you back. And these guys use their jabs in 2 different ways. Errol Spence, you know, he's shooting his jab. His jab causing damage, and he hurting you with the jab. And he using the jab to set up the rest of his combinations and for him to get on the inside. You know, Terence Crawford used his jab to lure you in. So it's crazy how these styles work, but y'all already know who I think gonna prevail. You know, to me, I heard people saying shit like, man, you can't say that Errol Spence gonna do this to Bud. It's a close fight. I like both of them guys. Bro, I said what I said, bro. I feel like Errol Spence gonna dog this nigga, man. He gonna dog his ass, bro. And he gonna stop him. Because I'm watching him smash on guys who I feel like can take much more damage than him and are natural 147 pounders who was there from the get-go. I'm watching him straight up destroy these guys and break everything on them. And then I'm looking at Bud, right, and how he like to fight, right? He got this little in and out movement that he like to do. You know, I can already see his game plan. What he want to do is pose as he gonna stand toe to toe with Errol Spence, and then try to, you know, dart back and then catch Errol Spence looping, and then try to jump back in to catch him with a little combination. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. I'm hearing guys saying shit like, oh man, Terence Crawford, he can run Errol Spence into some shit. You niggas dumb, man. You think Errol Spence some dumbass fighter, man? He not running into shit but that eye, bro. He ain't running into nothing, bro. That is intelligent pressure. This ain't no Sean Porter shit, man. He's not running into just leaping in on the inside, trying to throw bodies. Stop it, bro. That shit ain't happening, man. You know what I'm saying? He coming in right. He doubling the jab, tripling the jab. That jab throws everybody off their game. The jab is one of his weapons, bro, of many. You know, they say Bud can beat you many ways. Errol Spence can only beat you once. Man, I done watched this dude then stop dudes plenty of ways. He broke Ugas shit with an uppercut. He dropped Shine with a left hook. He knocked out Bundle with the right hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many different ways, bro. He jabbed up Mikey and Danny. Danny couldn't get on the inside. Only thing he can say after the fight was, "Oh man, that jab, man." On what that the reporter asked Danny Garcia, "What stood out to you the most, Danny?" That jab. First thing come out of his mouth, that jab. You know what I'm saying? He know what's up, bro. It is what it is, man. Bud gonna have issues and fits with them jabs, man. You know, and all them straight punches because he a wild ass nigga, man. He is a wild ass fight. He throw a bunch of wild ass punches, and Top Rank is got the best matchmaking motherfuckers it is in boxing. They said this is kind of known in boxing. They have a great matchmaker. Put it like that. And other than that, man, y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.